Right, welcome back. This is just a quick video because I'm hoping that maybe I can share the information to you guys and help you out like someone shared with me. Now, I went to change my chuck in the middle of a live show a few weeks back, 3 or 4 weeks back, and I got to my chuck. This is my SK80. Put it on a lathe, and I could only turn a certain amount before it would clog up. It wouldn't move any further in each direction. And what it was this tiny little piece of the scroll that is inside. So what you've got is underneath your jaws, you've got these sliding mounting jaws, and what they do is they slide in this scroll. And what's happened is this has taken an impact from one of the jaws, the sliding jaws or mounting jaws, and it's knocked this little piece off. If you get what I'm saying, it's took an impact and it's gone boom, and that has wedged inside there, and then the other sliding mounting jaws have hit that and can't go any further. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to repair it. Now, the guy that showed me what to do, or told me what to do, his name is Keith. He's got a YouTube channel called Circular Wood by Keith, so many thanks, Keith. I really appreciate it. Easy, it is really easy. This I ordered from Axminster. It's the replacement scroll. Now, this is the same one for the SK100 and the SK80. This is the 80. Part, I think that's the part number 608001 or 608001. It came next day. The guy at Axminster knew exactly what I wanted. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to whip this off just real quick. Oh, wrong one. Let's try that one. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whip these off. Right, something never to do. I mean, I use this to take them off and on, but never use an impact driver to do this because you'll destroy your chuck. So I've got my magnetized thing there as well. So I like the SK80 because it's a nice small chuck, and the jaws they almost close tightly together like that, so you can get tiny little things in there. So you got 4 bolts. Now these four go right through into the body of the chuck. So what we want to do is be really careful at this point. I've got my magnetized tray ready. I'm going to lift this off, and as you can see, there's 2 ball bearings. So we're going to whip those ball bearings out, put them safe because we don't want to lose or hurt them in any way. And then there you go, there's our scroll. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that that is the piece. There's no other pieces left in there anywhere. So you can see what's happened there. Look, let's check one of those out. Those sitting there like that. So what's happened? That's taken an impact and it's just chipped that off. And then it's wedged in there. And when this scroll is trying to move, it's just sticking. So there you go. So what we're going to do, we're going to replace it. Let's take those out. It is so simple to do. Be careful here as well. There's two little springs in there that will keep your bearings pushed down into these little seats here. So make sure they're in there. Now I'm going to lubricate this with GT85. It's got PTFE, so it's a dry lubricant. I'm going to give it a nice general, if I can get this out now, spray of this. So this is the next step. So you've got these two little holes here with your springs in. Let's block one out so you can see. So these are tiny little springs, and they're going to be sitting on top of your ball bearings like this, just keeping them in place. So what we want to do is we want to line up those springs with these ball bearings, but at the same time we want to line up these holes with the mounting holes on the main body of the chuck. So what I did is I kind of lined them up like that. I could see that that's going to line up with that one, and then just pop it on. See, the little springs came out. I didn't do that right. Right. So we're going to put our if this isn't on properly, you're gonna tell, because it's not going to be seated correctly, and you'll see straight away. Okay, just check that's in there. Okay, just mind your fingers, you don't want to trap your fingers in this. There you go, pop a bit of that in there. Right, so we're going to assemble the chuck. I mean, we're going to put the mounting jaws back on, and the Type C dovetail jaws. Now this is quite simple. What you do is you rotate. Each of these have got numbers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the tops of these, you might not see it on camera, but there's a number 1 there, number 2 there, and so on. And then on these Type C, you've got the 1 there, 2, and so on. So we got to kind of follow in order. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the spiral. You can just see it coming through there. And we're going to slide number 1 on. Now we're going to keep turning this until we see the beginning of that spiral turn up at the second point. Right, can you see that? Just about. Just slide that on. So now rotate until it comes to number 3. You can just see it there coming to view. Just slide that on. And then last one, number 4. Okay, number 4 is a bit fiddly because you've got to kind of just keep your finger on it for a minute. And there you go. They will all rotate in go. Perfect. Right, so we're going to pop the Type C dovetail jaws on. I'm going to use new bolts because the other ones are a bit nasty. You've got a recess in there and a protruding part on the mounting jaw, so that should just push in. Remember, number one. So I'm going to lock them down now. They're all kind of equal in the middle. And there we go. My lovely SK80 back into full working order. So what I'm going to suggest is, and I'm going to do this from now on, is every time I finish with my chucks, whether it's the SK80 or the SK100, I'm going to make sure that they are closed. There's no way of hitting those mounting jaws to end up with this scenario again. So thanks for watching. I hope it helped in some way. Maybe you've got a chuck at home that is not working, and you could have a look and maybe it isn't that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.